when it's all said and done, when their careers is done, John Cena, big match John, the same person Michael Cole be freaking calling the GOAT every time he sees him come out,
Please stop.
or the tribal chief? Who will have the better career? Who will be ranked higher in the world of wrestling, John Cena or Roman Reigns?
I'm gonna say Roman. I'm gonna say John Cena to the casual fans because that's 20 years of work right there, my guy. 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 20 years, man. Personally, as I look back at John Cena, I wish they turned him heel because I would have got better matches.
Mm-hmm.
I would have got better matches because I was watching One Night Stand with Rob Van Dam versus John Cena. He worked heel that match, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I say they should have turned John heel a while ago, man. It would have been perfect. But since they didn't, he stayed big match John. Superman just gonna win. Hey man, good old luck. I think Roman at the end of the day will be probably viewed more as the better wrestler, but John Cena will be loved more, and he will probably have a lot more staying power.
If anything, I completely dang near agree with you. I would say if at some point they turn John Cena heel before he ends his career and he actually has a nice heel run, John Cena will rank higher than Roman easily. Easily. But because John Cena has never turned heel, and then now Roman has been both I can't really say he's been a real baby face. He's been yeah, he was, but it was like forced. He was
Suffering
a forced
succotash.
he was a forced baby face. This, if anything, right now he's almost dang near about to turn babyface because the fans are cheering him.
They ever since the bloodline thing, even though the bloodline is a heel faction,
Yeah,
people cheer Roman no matter what.
exactly. Because that's the natural way to do it. You got to be so good as a heel that we just start cheering you, and then you turn them babyface.
Like Triple H or Kurt Angle or Chris Benoit, man. Like people love those guys.
Even Stone
Well,
Cold. Stone Cold became
yeah.
the biggest babyface of all time, and it started with him being heel when he was going against Bret Hart.
Even better. Remember when The Rock was Hollywood?
Yep.
People love Hollywood Rock. They were mad when he cut them off, but hey, people love him.
It's the way to go. You can't force it. You can't force a baby face. You gotta let them be heel first, and then
Hey, grand example of a heel wrestler everybody loved Eddie Guerrero. Everybody loved him.
Exactly. It's the way to go. But I would say, man, at this point in time, if John Cena never turns heel, personally, it's kind of hard to say this because John Cena freaking was the top guy for so long and he helped the company continue on.
Mm-hmm.
But personally, I would, you know what, I'm going to say, I'm going to rank John Cena higher still. I can't disrespect John, but I just, based on what I would like watching, I like what Roman is doing more than what John Cena has done the last 10 years.
Yeah. Because objectively speaking, like, I feel like, John will rank higher, but to me personally, I feel like John has done a lot of damage compared to Roman. Because let's think of it like this. Remember the Nexus? How we buried at least about 7 guys, minus Daniel Bryan, with John Cena? Remember how we had Rey Mysterio win the WWE title and lose it an hour later to John Cena? Remember how, what's it called, man? How he was the only champion we had for years? Like, come on, dog. Come on. Yeah. We fed Jack Swagger to John Cena, dog. He's like this. As much good as he's done to me, he's done a lot of damage in devaluing some of those wrestling belts, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I mean, I was a huge fan of John from the Dr. Thugonomics days to the first few years of him just being champion for a while with the Spinner Championship, WWE Championship, all of that. It just, then he became Superman John. And then it was just like, okay, no
matter what he did, just didn't lose.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I like what Roman is doing more than the last 10 years of what John Cena has done. But of course, I can't freaking just overlook everything John Cena has done. Like he probably would still rank higher. But if
Hey,
Roman somehow becomes just like this freaking enormous baby face,
mhm.
then we may have to revisit this.
Hey, never forget. Brock Lesnar comes back with a monstrous heel run, loses to John Cena of all people, the dude he used to just squash on repeat.
Man.
Remember, he came back from the USC. Now let's just feed him to John. Hey man, to me, John Cena's done a lot of unforgivable things. I understand we're talking about the character, not the man, but I'm just saying there's a lot of unforgivable things going on with that character, dog.
Man. I want to see what John Cena's gonna do this year too. I just kind of yeah. I want to see if he's
Hey,
gonna be in
John
the Royal
Cena,
Rumble.
Austin Theory versus John Cena versus Logan Paul. That's what I want to watch at WrestleMania. Triple threat match. Make it happen.
That'll be insane.